Don't you hate it that moment when your cell phone rings and you miss the call? Or maybe it's a text message and you don't hear it because your cell phone is either in your purse, it's across the room. Remember the good old days when we had a house phone and when your phone rang, you could hear it throughout the house? That is something that so many of us are missing out on now. And that's why I love that we have this amazing Panasonic phone back in stock for us today. So first of all, Panasonic is, of course, the #1 selling home phone that we offer here at HSN. So it's a recognizable name. You know we're all getting amazing quality when you get this home. But with this Panasonic cordless phone, it's got Link2Cell. So amongst all of the hundreds of features that you're going to love, I guess I shouldn't say hundreds, but many, many features that you're going to love on this phone, it links to your cell phone. So you can link it through Bluetooth. So when your cell phone rings, this is going to ring. You're never going to miss a call again. It's even got voice prompted caller ID. It's even going to let you know when you have a text message. And then, of course, it's an amazing set of 3 phones. So you have your base station here, which is going to give you your answering machine and all of the bells and whistles. But then you also have 2 separate wireless handsets that you can place anywhere in your home. They don't need to be tethered to a phone line. So that's just some of the features and why you're going to love this. But you're also going to love this because of the price. It's the lowest price that we've ever done on this customer pack. So day in and day out, it sells for $129.95. It's $89.95 for you to get this home today. And we've got 3 flexible payments of under $1 a day. I want to talk about some more of the features that this has. So Lori Leland is going to join us to talk about. Lori, I love the large screen, how easy it is to read. I mean, it just makes talking on the phone so much easier again.
It does. It's easy to see. It's easy to hear. That's why Panasonic is our #1 top-rated home phone system that we do offer here at HSN. And it's because, Carrie's right, it has every single bell and whistle you could possibly want and then some. It has that talking caller ID, which we love. It has that nice, big, bright, beautiful, bold screen, so this is very easy to see. You also have a dedicated speaker button right here, so you could be hands-free now, and it's unbelievably easy to hear as well. So this phone really hits all of the bases in terms of being able to see it, being able to hear it, and then all of the technology that's built right in is incredible. Talking caller ID. We've touched on it a couple of times, but what really makes that unbelievably special is how many times have you been running for the phone and you get there, you about broke your leg, you're missing your favorite TV show, and it's a telemarketer. Oh my gosh, it's so frustrating, it makes you crazy. Now you know whether you need to get up off the couch to go answer the phone, or now you know because it's loudly being announced whether that's a call you want to take or not. You have that built-in digital answering machine with 18 minutes of record time. You're going to be able to call in from anywhere in the country or in the world to check your messages. Nice loudspeaker phone here. You're also getting a feature that you don't typically find with the cordless home phone systems in this set of Panasonics: battery backup. Typically, you need to have this on the corded and cordless. You usually have to have the one with that big curly Q cord that connects the handset to the base to have the battery backup. This has battery backup. So in inclement weather, when the power goes down, you will still be able to place and receive phone calls. So we're going to demonstrate that for you in just a moment. But the most important thing is that Link2Cell technology. Now, this is amazing, amazing technology. You were talking about the fact that, okay, I get frustrated too. I really, really do. I miss phone calls all the time on my cell phone because they're hidden. You know, my cell phone is hidden in the bottom of my handbag. It's on a charging base somewhere. I left it on the couch, wherever. This has Link2Cell. So we're going to talk about that in just a little bit more detail in just a moment. You can even use this set of home phones without a landline if you just want to link it up to your cell phone. But think about all the great features. DECT 6 Plus, so this has a built-in range extender. You can venture far, far away from your actual base station without having to worry about missing out on any of your phone calls or any of the words the other person is saying, because you're not going to have that static and that cracking on the line.
That's so nice, too.
It's really nice.
Because a lot of phones, especially in this price range, you're talking on them and you just hear that crackling and you can't
It can be
understand.
awful.
Yeah, with this, you get amazing clarity. And for a lot of us, too, even with our cell phones, we have a hard time being able to hear what the other person is saying when speaking on our cell phones. This you can turn up. You have amazing clarity, yet you're still using your cell phone. Maybe if you have the limitless cell phone plans, you're still using those minutes. You're just simply on your house phone.
Absolutely. So this is going to make all the difference for you, all the difference in your world. You're going to love the fact that you have that built-in way to charge your phone as well. So there's a little charging station here at the side. If you want to be able to charge your phone, you're going to be able to do that.
You can charge your phone right from that.
You can plug it right in
hundreds
here.
Of features.
It really has all, and the other thing I didn't even tell you, because I wanted Carrie to be surprised this morning, is the fact that this will alert you when you have a text message also.
Which you miss those every single time.
You miss those all the time because, again, on a charger somewhere in your house, maybe on this charger, you don't know where it is. You might be in a couple rooms away. When you get that text message, you'll know. So here's how this works. You have Bluetooth connectivity. So as soon as you link up your cell phone to your home phones, you're going to make that connection. Then when anybody calls your cell phone, your home phones will automatically ring. So instead of just that one opportunity to answer the phone, you now have 1, 2, 3 more opportunities to answer the phone, and you're not going to miss that call.
How great is that?
Isn't that awesome?
So you're not going to miss a call. You're not going to miss that text message. So if you do need to, if you ever, our cell phones always, the batteries always seem to be going down.
Oh my gosh,
so you plug it away, you put it on the, or you plug it in and you put it on the charger on the nightstand in the bedroom, and you go out in the house and you miss the call or you miss the text message. So you never have to worry about that again. But I also love it just for, I miss the days of talking on a nice handset when you're walking around the house and cleaning.
So much more comfortable, and you got that great clip, so you can clip this on to wear it around the house if you want.
Mom and Dad.
So look what's happening. I'm getting a call on my cell phone. It's Mom and Dad calling. So I'm going to be answering that call using my airtime minutes on my home handset, which is much more comfortable, as you mentioned. Easier to see, easier to hear. Hello? Hi, Mom. Yeah, I'm on with Carrie. I know, she's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I know, she does. She looks so pretty today. All right, I'll be sure and tell her. Listen, we're on TV, so I have to go. I'll call you later. Okay, love you. Bye. So how convenient is that? You're never going to miss a call. The other thing I want you to know about this set of phones, 3 handsets, 1 phone jack. So you're going to be able to plug this in to that phone jack wherever it happens to be convenient in your home, and then you can put the other 2 handsets wherever you have power. But look at this. You also have all the buttons, all the numbers here on the main base station. So if you take this handset off and it's off in another room somewhere, you're still going to be able to place and receive phone calls using your speakerphone and your dial pad. So this is essentially a 4-handset system. It's a virtual 4-handset system now.
Yes, it is.
Really, really a great upgrade for your home. If you have phones at home right now that have the little antenna that's poking you in the head, or you have tape around them because they're that old, or maybe you've owned Panasonic phones in the past and you love all the features, but you've had them 10, 15 years, and you either want new features or you want those new fresh batteries, your battery life will not disappoint here. The new features will not disappoint here. As a matter of fact, your battery life, think about this. This is 8 hours of nonstop talk time and 10 days of standby time.
10 days?
Yes.
Where was this when we were teenagers?
I know, right? You could just set it down. I remember having to always put it back on the base because it would die.
Let you go. My phone's dying, and you put the
exactly, the antenna off and the thing down. Right, no more. This could get lost in the couch cushions. You could retrieve it over a week later, and it will still have a charge on it. So this is an awesome set through and through.
And if it happens to die, you've got the backups around your house. That's what's great about this, because it essentially is 4 handsets. I love that you were talking about all of the reasons why we need to upgrade our home phone, but it's that static when you're walking through your house, or maybe you walk through a room and you hear another voice. You're getting feedback.
What is that?
Yes. Do you ever wonder if people can hear you and your phone conversation?
That's a great thing. I mean, if you share a wall with someone, if you live in an apartment, if you live in a condo, a townhouse, and other people have cordless systems, there is a way for people to listen into your phone conversation, but not with DECT 6 Plus, and that's what you're getting with this Panasonic set. No one can ever listen in because all of your handsets are encrypted back to the base station, so you never worry. This is incredibly safe, incredibly secure. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, I got a text message. Look, and it announces it and shows you in giant print on all of your screens throughout your entire house.
This is amazing. I absolutely have to pick this up.
I love it. You have to. So even if you've gotten rid of your landline years ago, even if you're not a landline telephone talker, you can use this just as an extension of your cell phone. Isn't that awesome?
When you're doing the dishes and a text message comes, you're waiting for that text message from your daughter to tell you that she's ready to be picked up from cheer practice, and you're not going back and either missing it or going back to your phone every 2 seconds. This is going to ring and actually audibly tell you across the room that you have a text message.
It will say to you on all of the handsets. And keep in mind, any feature that you see here that you're not crazy about, the talking caller ID, any of the features, you know, maybe the text message announce, if you want to turn them off, you can turn them off. So anything you don't want to use, you don't have to use. And if you don't have a cell phone, don't worry about it. You won't have to use this with your cell phone if you just want to use it as a great home phone system. So I've unplugged it. Okay, so here's the thing with the battery backup on this. Usually we offer the corded and cordless systems that have battery backup, but I have taken out the power cord on this, and in just a second here, we're going to receive a phone call even without the power attached. Most people don't realize this, but when you do not have a corded phone, you don't have the ability to place and receive phone calls when the power goes out. And take a look at what I'm going to be able to do right here. Hello?
Hi.
Hey, Annie, can you believe I'm talking to you on a set of phones that isn't even plugged into power?
That's awesome.
It's cool, right?
It's very cool.
It gives me peace of mind. I love that. When
Yes,
the power
it does.
goes out, that's when we need to keep in touch the most. Annie, thank you so much for calling.
No problem.
All right, talk to you
Bye,
later.
Annie.
Bye. So I love that. This is an incredibly expensive feature that Panasonic had the forethought to put into this set of phones because they know when the power goes out, that's when we do need to communicate with people the most.
Can I just point out before we go on, we've only got about 4 minutes left with this presentation, and this is the lowest price we've ever done on this customer pick. So you can see the normal HSN price on your screen is $130. It's below $90 today, and you're breaking that up at under $1 a day on flexible payments. You even have your 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. So if you're sitting there thinking, you know, I would love to never miss a call on my cell phone. I would love to have that voice let me know that there's a text message from any room in the house, you'll be able to hear it. If you want to get this home and try it, you have that 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. We're busy on the phones, but we're getting to all of your calls. Of course, use hsn.com if you're able to. This, again, the best value that we've ever offered on a big customer pick. And we want to share with you some of those reviews because everybody that gets this home loves it. I mean, it just makes life so much more convenient. So this person says, I love this phone. The illumination and speaking features are awesome, and I no longer have to scream my lungs out for my daughter because of the intercom paging system. Oh, we didn't even talk about that.
Intercom is big,
Good job, Panasonic. That's a great review. And then I believe we have another one. Love this phone system. It was very simple to connect my cell phone to this, and I love the feature. The phones are lightweight and crystal clear. Very happy.
Oh, I love that. So take a look at this. I just want to show you how easy it is to do that intercom feature. This is exactly what one of our reviewers was talking about. It's such a great feature. All you do is access your menu right here. Very simple controls, easy layout. All you do is you can go into your phone book. By the way, 3,000 name and number phone book. You can even sync up your contacts straight off of your cell phone onto your home phones to make this truly an extension of your cell. You've got your voicemail access here. Here's your intercom system. I love this. I'm going to select it right here. This is going to give me the opportunity to intercom back to the base. So even if there isn't a phone there, you can intercom the base station. I can intercom over to Carrie's phone. I'll be able to intercom over to Leslie's phone. And that's what that reviewer was saying. Instead of screaming down the hallway to her daughters, hey girls, dinner's ready, you very, very calmly, in a very civilized manner, push a button and you're intercomming off to the other handsets. It's a wonderful, wonderful feature. And with DECT 6 Plus, we talked about the range on this, the most outstanding range you've ever seen, 160 feet all the way up to 1,000 feet away from the base station. So if you're speaking on phones right now that are snapping, they're crackling, it sounds like you're in a tunnel or a cave, and the people that you're talking to are constantly complaining, it is time to upgrade. You even have a noise reduction button. This is so brilliant because how many times have you been on a call and you're speaking to someone and there's a lot of background noise where they are or a lot of interference on the line? You touch that noise reduction button and it gives you that crystal clear call experience every single call. I love this set of phones, super feature rich, and let me just break it all down for you really, really quickly again. You're getting talking caller ID with this. You get 3 handsets, but because you have all of the buttons and an intercom on the base station, that's a virtual 4th handset. You only need 1 jack for this, only 1 phone jack, and then all of the other handsets, the other 2 handsets, plug easily into power. You're getting that text message alert when you pair this to your cell phone via Bluetooth. And when you do that, your home phone system becomes an extension of your cell phone. So when people call you on your cell phone, you are going to be able to answer your home phones using your airtime minutes, and that is going to give you more opportunities to answer those calls. You can even plug your phone in if you want to plug your cell phone right into the base station on the little charging area right here. I love the ability to do that because then you actually know where your cell phone is for a change, which is nice, instead of being buried in your handbag. And I just love this. Think about the dead spots we have on our homes dealing with a cell phone. I've got to stand in my living room at the window with my face up against the glass to use my cell phone at my house. When you have home phones, the service is crisp and clear and the sound is so much better.
Yeah, and my producer was actually saying he had to change carriers chairs because of
Right.
that. Because a lot of us, we don't
I've
get
done that.
good reception.
Yep.
So this solves that problem. And also, it's just a great thing for under $90 to use this instead of your expensive cell phone around the house.
Absolutely.
Because where do we drop our phone? In the dishpan, you know, at
my
home,
gosh.
on the floor, at
Right.
home.
In the laundry.
So, yeah, now your cell phone's going to be protected and plugged into the charger while you're using your brand new Panasonic phone. So we hope that you jump in on this offer. It's the lowest price we've ever done, and those flexible payments are for everybody. $1 a day on flexible payments.
So
your item
affordable.
number is 369099. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Carrie. A
for bringing
pleasure
us
as